What's up, guys? This is a 2015 McLaren 650S Spider, and it is so much car for under 150 grand. Today, we're gonna do a walk around of the car, go over its options, and of course, we're gonna take it out for a spin. So stay tuned.
This 2015 McLaren 650S Spider is finished in this stunning volcano yellow over the black leather interior. It features a clean Carfax, newer tires, and we just did a full service on the car, so she is dialed and ready to go. This car is extremely well optioned. It has the sport exhaust, the vehicle lifter in the front, get these carbon fiber sills here, and you get the carbon fiber mirror caps, the carbon fiber front bumper, these stealth finished wheels, and yeah, this thing has all the right options for sure. It does feature the stealth pack, which you get those black accents throughout the entire car. And yeah, I absolutely love these things. It is so much fun to drive. This does have a backup camera, which you'll see here in the diffuser, but it also has that sport exhaust, as I mentioned. So let's listen to that twin turbo V8. For a completely stock car, that twin turbo V8 producing about 640 horsepower with that sport exhaust actually sounds really, really good. You hear the turbos and all that stuff. It's pretty sweet. So we actually did repaint the brake calipers from this blue color, and we changed them to black with the silver McLaren logo. And you'll see I could put a picture right here. And no, we didn't forget about the 650S logo. We also painted that little S black as well to match. No cracks in the notoriously thin McLaren windshields, which is nice. And then the front end here, as we look underneath this carbon fiber front bumper, there's minimal scratches, if any. So she's been well taken care of throughout her lifetime. 10 years already. Wow, crazy. Moving to the interior, you do get the carbon fiber interior upgrades, as well as the carbon fiber sill panels right here, which look amazing in my opinion. Quick shot of the VIN. This car does have the heated and memory seats, which we'll get a quick shot of that here in a second. And then it does have the Iris upgrade, which has the satellite navigation and the Meridian sound system upgrade. Just about 32,000 miles on the odometer. Higher mileage McLarens are usually my go-to because all the kinks have been worked out, which is nice. And moving over to the passenger side, you got the doors going up just the way that it should be. We'll pop the hood here so you could see the 3.8 liter V8. Well, that's all you get, so enjoy. And with it being a mid-engine car, you get the front trunk here, which is, decently large. You could fit a lot of stuff in there. Not too much, but, for a supercar, pretty good. Then here's a quick little clip of the top going up and down in real time. So here you go. I wanted to give you a quick little walk around of what the car looks like with the top up. Obviously, it is a hardtop convertible, so you get that kind of best of both worlds. You get the coupe kind of vibe, then you also get the convertible wind in your hair whenever you want it. All right, enough talking. Let's take this thing out for a drive.
Okay guys, here we go. Here's the 2015 McLaren 650S. This thing is sick, man. Here's the key, kind of simple. What's really cool is you can push this middle button 2 times and the door actually pops, which is pretty sweet. Of course, with it being a McLaren, the doors go up, of course, which is awesome. No really easy way, just getting in, just kind of slide your butt down. But yeah guys, here's the inside of the 650S. So the only issue that I have on this particular car is this little screen here, which has your AC controls. That is out, and I'll show you when we turn the car on, which we can do that now. Start button right here. Boom, pretty sweet. So what's inside here, you can see here, like this little screen, it says 68, this is your AC control. Oh, hi, big airplane. This one is out, so you can see. Let that plane go. This screen is out, which is a bummer, needs to be replaced, but aside from that, the interior is really nice. You get all this yellow stitching with this carbon fiber, leather wrapped everywhere. I mean, it's McLaren at the end of the day, you know, it's supposed to be pretty nice. But yeah, guys, let's take it out for a quick spin. Here's your kind of center touchscreen. You got your media, which you have your Meridian sound system, which sounds pretty good, honestly. Navigation, the whole 9, it's all right through there. But they make it so small because it's all about the driving experience. One of my favorite things is obviously you got the actual tactile tachometer. I don't even know if that's the right word. The physical tachometer, not like a screen like they have in most cars these days. These are 2 little screens, but everything else is kind of sick. So we'll put that parking brake down, put it in gear, and we'll take it out for a drive. All these buttons here are for your drive modes, pretty much. So you have like normal, sport, and track, which are the NST there. And to activate those, you actually push this glowing button that says active, and it'll activate whatever you're in, which is kind of cool. Now this 650S does have a front lift, so you kind of hold this bottom lever here. It says ride height normal, move up to go up, and we are lifting up the front lift. 650S, super sick. These cars are so underrated. So underrated. You have about 650 horsepower. This thing goes from 0 to 60 in just over 3 seconds. Twin turbo V8. I mean, dual clutch transmission. What else could you possibly need in a car like this? It's a perfect entry-level supercar, or if it's not your entry-level supercar, I mean, it's a ton of car for the money, guys. Tons of car for the money. It drives so easy. I'm just in normal mode right now, just simple, straight up, however you tell me how to go, kind of deal, and she's cruising. I mean, this is super comfortable for being a supercar. I apologize if the wind noise is kind of crazy. It is a convertible after all. Such a cool, fun car. We'll put it in active mode here, and I'll kind of turn everything to sport. Handling, which the suspension will tighten up a little bit. And the dual clutch transmission will be holding its shifts a little longer. I have a little bit more of an aggressive shift, which is kind of nice. Makes it feel more of a race car. Guys, she rips. She absolutely rips. I'll put it in manual mode here. I like using the paddle shifters. What's actually really cool about the paddle shifters, which are metal, by the way, that you can actually drive a McLaren with paddle shifters with one hand. I'll show you. So we're in first gear right now. I pull it in, second gear, pull it in again, third gear. If I want to go back, usually you have to hit that lever, but I could actually push this one out and it goes back in a second. Back into first. Pretty sweet. Give it a little bit of a rip here, nothing too crazy. She gets moving pretty fast. Pretty fast. And what's actually really cool is I could pull the top up while we're at a stoplight. So if I decided, hey, the rain's coming or something like that, or I don't want the sun anymore for whatever reason, you could just pull the top right up. Look at that. Ain't that sweet? That is so cool. I just love it when cars are able to have something cool like that. Now it's like a hard top convertible too, so it's not like you don't get that soft top. So all that wind noise that you typically would get with a soft top, completely eliminated. It's like you're a coupe now, which is kind of sweet. The carbon fiber steering wheel, the yellow stitching. I'm a huge fan of leather steering wheels. I think they just last a little longer, feel better longer. Your AC controls and all that kind of stuff are here. Again, that little screen's out, but you can kind of look over and see what kind of your temperature is at. Yeah. Such a fun car. Guys, this is so much car for the money. Super underrated in my opinion. I mean, you get an absolute ripper for less than 150 grand. And the cool thing is, you don't see a lot of them, right? So you go to a car meet or whatever, you're gonna see a, let's say an Audi R8 or something like that, that similar price range. You're gonna see a bunch of them. 650S's, you don't see them very often. And that's kind of a cool thing. You don't want something that everybody else always has. You want something a little different. You want to stand out. You want to stand out a little bit, right? And something that can be super, easy to drive like this and really fast. I mean, what more can you want? The front end of this thing pretty much looks like a McLaren P1, which is, creeping up to $2 million these days. Never know how fast people are coming over that hill, some speed racers, that's for sure. You could definitely drive this car every single day. I mean, I would. If this was in my garage, I'd drive it probably 2 or 3 times a week. At least. It's cool, man. And it's fast. With a big old turbo. Put an exhaust or something on this thing, it's gonna sound even crazier. I've heard some exhaust on these 650s and 12Cs, and it's like, dude, it's wild, bro. It sounds so good. Such a cool car, guys. So much car for the money. I'm surprised people don't talk about these. Maybe because they are 10 years old now, but I mean, this car 10 years old? Bro, it's wild. So much car. Such a cool car. Meridian sound system in here. Carbon fiber everywhere. And you even get a backup camera. Not like those 12Cs. I know some 12Cs had it, but hey, you get a backup camera. It's right in the rear diffuser there, so you kind of get so you make sure you don't hit a curb. Now, it's not the best quality. It's not 4K, but it's close enough, right? Guys, McLaren 650S, absolute crazy car for the money. I mean, I don't know what else you can ask for, but let's finish this video off. Let's go. So if you're in the market for a supercar and you don't want to break the bank, the 650S is a great option. Hardtop convertible, doors go up really fast. This 650S right here, it's available now at OBZU.